3, 2, 1, they're walking out.
What better way to close out day 3 of competition on Saturday night than inside the Coliseum with the big weight.
Hey, this is the home run derby of the 2021 CrossFit Games, a 1-rep max snatch.
That'll bring up Brooke Wells. So far, the 190-pound barbell is undefeated. Wells needs to hit this to move on to the next round, and the roof may come off this place if she hits it. Uh-oh.
Oh! Oh, no. Don't get any tighter than that. No. Don't get tighter than that. Stay right here. No. All right. One, get wide. One, get wider. Wait, one. Take one. I'm getting off it.
Day number 3 in Madison, Wisconsin at the Alliant Energy Center. Saturday here at the 2021 Noble CrossFit Games. 3 more events await the athletes, and tonight we close out inside the Coliseum with a fan favorite, the 1-rep max snatch.
So today is Saturday, so we've got today and tomorrow left in competition. It's a little later start than normal, but we're starting off with the teams and the individuals. So you're going to be in the North Park. So that high camera can't see that. Okay. So instead, if we rotate at 180.
Okay.
I mean, you guys, I think you did it.
We did it on this.
On this one, yeah. So do the same thing.
Okay.
I didn't know whose phone that was, Chuck's phone. It was just like off to the side, and I was like, it says Dave Castro, I better answer it. I was like, hey, it's Scuds, I don't know whose phone this is. I was super honored when Dave asked me to be the demo team captain. I was really lucky to be a part of the demo team in 2017 and had such a fun experience that year.
So being an athlete at the CrossFit Games is hard. Being a member of the demo team is probably harder. These are top-level athletes that are, instead of competing at the games, they've narrowly missed. And their contribution to the test of fitness is making sure that we have accurate times and that we can see what the output was. So if it's matching the intended stimulus that Dave has in the test, and also how that layers in subsequent workouts.
Timing and just seeing it flow and just seeing how many teams can accomplish this in the time cap, and seeing how hard it's going to hit them.
And that data is absolutely used to tweak and adjust and kind of prime those events for what the individual athletes are going to go through.
It's silent when you're working out, and so it's so different than having a crowd or having your music or just being even in your own environment.
I'm in third. Let's go. 8. Ready. Up. Go, guys. Ready. Go.
You just go and give your best effort, and that's really all you can do.
Drop. All the way across.
Guys.
Like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
great.
It's fun.
16-minute cap.
What do we hit?
13:05.
I'm fat. Sorry, guys. That felt really good.
It's a beast of a workout. I mean, these guys are really, really good at the pegboard. On this one, what we're looking for is the space. When we tested it before at Romus, we didn't have this much length or distance that we're taking the worm. So the concern was the back and forth is just going to take up too much time. We shrunk down the field right at the last second, and I think it's going to work well.
We're all like breathing hard too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
30 will start. Day number 3, but only 20 will move on. It is the opening event of the 3rd day of competition. The first round of cuts of the games this year were probably the least painful we've ever had. And all 30 athletes are on the field for this event.
By having 9 tests and very different tests, at that point, you've given a reasonable amount of opportunities for the best athletes to get themselves into that top 20 going forward.
We begin with those 30 toes to bar. After that is the 1.5 mile run, then another 30 toes to bar, another 1.5 mile run, and then a final 30 toes to bar.
The toes to bar for these athletes is just an annoyance. At that number, most of them are not going to break it up, and it comes down to how far can you push that run.
Justin Malheiros is now done, and he is in second place, and well ahead of both Brent Fikowski and Pat Velder as Malheiros looks to widen his lead after 10 events.
Look at the crowd running with Scott Panchik.
And Rolfe is off first. Irma O'Connell behind her, and Emily Rolfe is going to take event 10. And that was sprint between Briggs and Haley Adams, and Adams is going to get the best of Samantha Briggs. Great result for Haley Adams as she comes across in third place. Samantha Briggs will take fourth. Jukic just tripped coming off the bar, but Lazar Jukic beats Baden Brown off the bar, and Jukic is going to win this event. Baden Brown will finish in second. Justin Malheiros will come in sixth. And Scott Panchik is done in his final CrossFit Games and dealing with the knee issue, and he will close out that event. And Panchik still has a chance of staying inside the top 20. That will close out event number 10. Now the only question is, who will be moving on the final 20 athletes?
Someone asked me, they said, how did it feel to have those people running with you? They said, did that like bother you? And I said, if it would have been athletes running with me, I would have been bothered. I said, but if it's family, it feels like love. I couldn't look. It felt like the it got bigger. It felt like it was getting bigger. People kept Thank you guys.
21st fittest woman on earth. Age of 39, it's not bad.
20, just 1 point. One fucking place.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to help you.
I just needed to make last night's workout hurt more. I couldn't have made that hurt any more than it was.
Okay, my vision of Sam Briggs.
My legs.
And I'm like,
my legs are completely gone.
She was doing absolutely everything to get her body moving to the point where she's all running like with her other body, and I'm like,
I might be here for a little while.
You know?
Thank you. I hope you guys, we really do care about you guys. We want to make sure you had an experience.
That was a good amount. It was like, we felt like we'd done the games.
Yeah. Yesterday was a huge day. Yeah. I think it's been years since we've done a 5-event day.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
No, I'm not crying.
Okay, big picture. All the athletes, we're gonna have 20 of them. And they're gonna be here waiting to lift.
We test heavy lifts at the games because it's part of CrossFit's definition of fitness. And you can't test fitness without testing strength.
What's the weight jumps that we're doing?
Weight jumps that we're doing, we have to determine. I suggest that we go heavier than we did. The men made it through 11 lifts last year, and I believe the women made it through 9. Okay. That's gonna be really hard to fit with 20 athletes, so I think we're gonna need to start much heavier. The challenge this year was that we had twice as many athletes, we had 20, and the snatch is a little bit more finicky as far as getting the weights right. So you've got to be a little bit more scrutinizing getting the starting weight right so that it's not too heavy that people are getting knocked out too early, but it's not so light that you end up taking a ton of attempts until you get to something that's truly challenging.
What's the start for the men?
Starting weight I have suggested is 265.
Ooh, that's too heavy.
I don't agree. Most of these guys did a workout 4 reps, some of them anyway, that ended with 265. I do get a lot of opportunity to kind of weigh in on where I think things are going to be too heavy, too light, too long, too short. Kind of bounce some soundboard ideas off of Dave and offer some of that feedback.
There is timing, but there is no timing either because it's wide open.
What I'm saying is that are we okay with extending beyond the hour window?
Yes.
Great, then in that case, I'm all for starting lighter and going further.
So basically at 4:35, we're looking to start in a snatch event, and Saturday evening will end at some point.
Okay, awesome. I'm all for it.
That's the schedule.
The weightlifting events, the games are always special. There's almost nothing that matches the intensity and the concentration of like the fan cheering.
What better way to close out day 3 of competition on Saturday night than inside the Coliseum with the big weights. Calling an event in the Coliseum is really special. And when you are right in the middle of the action with all the fans and you can feed on that energy, it's pretty fun to go through that.
All right, guys, ready to solve 4? Julio, count 30. Walk out.
30 seconds.
Until we walk out, Will. I'll take
Fine, we're looking for Emma Carey.
For the guys that work in the broadcast truck, this for them is also their CrossFit Games, meaning it is the ultimate test of a media professional to cover this many different events, inside events, outside events, long events, 1 rep max events. Bringing the CrossFit Games to life is, for them, I think, a career-defining challenge.
Oh, wow. Whoa! Replay.
You got that on, got a separate angle. Oh, right there on 8.
Going big and heavy is always impressive. I think CrossFit fans, more than most sports, really can kind of commiserate with the athletes and the experience that they're having. You make the lift, you move on. You don't, you're out. 90% of the people in the stands have tried to hit a 1 rep max snatch. And so they know what it feels like to go through that attempt, and they know what their own personal best is, which is probably far less than what the athlete standing in front of them is doing.
Haley Adams PR'd her lifts at the MAC at 185, so she's only attempted or hit this lift once or twice in her career.
This is going to be a struggle for Haley.
And Haley Adams will stand that up. And this crowd wanted
Ready 6. Ready 12.
Yeah, the clock was at 0.
Ready 6.
Zeroed
as
out.
long as you start the lift before 0, you're a winner.
She's a winner.
As long
Ready,
as
box?
you start the lift.
Box.
The fact that these guys train in affiliates, the fact that they care about CrossFit, the fact that they care about telling the stories of these athletes, I think it really sets our productions apart.
And Malheiros is walking up to a bar he's only hit once before. Listed PR of 285.
First attempt is no good for Malheiros. 20 seconds left. There's his family urging him on.
Take a breath.
15 to the cat.
We don't need to rush this more, and you don't need to
10,
overpull.
9, 8, 7.
To stay alive here for Justin Malheiros. And he will make it.
Great reaction.
6.
Here's Brent Fikowski at 290. The professor can't make the second attempt count. Fikowski will now be in a 3-way tiebreak with Andre Uday and Saxon Panchik. And the big lift just got even bigger for Pat Vellerin.
Get out of
The crowd got him up there.
Whoa! Are you not entertained? Whoa!
Once we went through a full round of athletes and we established everybody that dropped at that weight, we give them a little bit of recovery and then race them through 3 reps at a squat snatch. And their finish order of that would determine how the ranking on the tie would be broken.
4 men in the tiebreak. It's Malheiros, Uday, Saxon Panchik, and Brent Fikowski.
You're good, I'm good. This is exactly what I need. Remember, go with whoever crosses the line first. Mario, you go with the second person.
tiebreak underway.
Malheiros was last to get the bar off the ground.
Kowski's gonna get him.
Oh, and a failed rep for Malheiros.
Kowski's across, Panchik and Uday, which means Malheiros.
Oh, and he's got a rip.
Is going to take 7th.
Pull out and good. Where's the blood?
Stand by for 295 athletes. From his hand. From his hand.
3-1-1.
We got blood on his shirt, and that's blood in the water for Pat Fellner.
We are now on to our top 3 athletes.
Guy was a successful athlete in the teenage divisions of the games, and he's got a confidence that I think if his ability can catch up to it, is going to make him really dangerous in years to come.
Malheiros will be up next, looking for his 3rd event win of the competition. First attempt at 290.
And if you want to look at a perfect display of what is needed,
that was it.
6. This dude could win this.
Every lift has looked the same with this kid. It's criminal.
6. Holy shit. Yeah, have they added weight to his bar?
Jeez. And that is good.
6. You know what?
Stand by for weight change.
That deserves applause.
2 remain, and between them they have 6 CrossFit Games championships.
Stay where you are, Gibby. Do not leave her.
Annie Thorisdottir up first at 200.
she can get that.
15 to the calf.
She can get that.
One at a time is left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Second attempt for Thorisdottir.
There it is.
And Annie Thorisdottir has it.
Stay here.
That is priceless. Annie Thorisdottir was in a state of shock right now.
Annie hitting that snatch, which is, I think, like a postpartum PR for her, and those kind of things are just, that kind of stuff just makes the crowd go crazy. So they're super fun.
I got second place in this.
And now, Tia-Clair.
There's Tia Toomey to tie Annie Thorisdottir. We'll go up to 205. This will be Malheiros' 9th lift of the night for the win.
Yes, sir.
There is no doubt. Once again, Guy Malheiros' 3rd event win of the 2021 Noble CrossFit Games.
It was such a treat to watch him lift. I think everybody felt the same way. The technique that he displayed and the confidence of his address of the bar, and the fact that every lift looked the same on his run up from lightweight all the way up to, you know, dusting the rest of the field. It was like he was taking a breather the whole time. It was awesome, awesome to watch.
205 pounds on the barbell. It's Thorisdottir versus Toomey. And the Tiger wants out of its cage. This for the win for Tia Toomey.
She has a shot. She's got a shot here. This would still be a PR for Toomey.
And we're going to go to a tiebreak. Uh-oh. Is this for real right now? A tiebreak.
Tiebreaker.
Bonus fitness.
I'm in this like everybody else, you know, like the hairs are standing up on the back of my neck. I'm having an emotional response to what's happening in front of me, you know, and then you kind of have to center yourself and, okay, I still have a job to do, you know. It's hard not to get caught up in something like that.
For the win.
Got it. You'll take her home, Holly. Take her home, Holly.
Annie knows it, and so does everybody else. Tia Toomey wins event number 12.
5, that's her baby. Ready,
sure if that's her baby.
10. Well, she's gonna get it like at the Mac. Ready, 4.
She wins a baby?
4. No, she gets it like at the Mac, where they handed her a baby when she won.
Shit, that's her baby.
Ready, 6.
Two of the greatest to ever do it.
You talking about a Mount Rushmore of CrossFit? These two are going on it.
Welcome back, Annie. Welcome back.
Outstanding. Pat it.
Really nice job, guys. Hey, graphics. That's unbelievable. That was as good a job as I've seen in 10 years ago. Good job, Chad.
Yeah, we're holding back here.
I'll tell you what, you guys killed it. Thank you. Great job, guys.
We are going to need all night to catch our breath from just watching those last two events. We hope you enjoyed day 3 of competition at the 2021 Noble CrossFit Games.
Oh man, tomorrow's gonna be so exciting. I'm telling you that the first 2 and then leading into the final, I'm really excited about tomorrow. You're in for a wild ride. Oh, great show tomorrow.
Big day, good day for the most part, except for obviously we have that cloud of what happened with Brooke, and let's let the docs cover it.
Go ahead, Sean. So she had a dislocated elbow, and we were able to pop it back in after we took an x-ray to make sure there wasn't a fracture, and someone did time it from time to reduction. It was about 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys did great. The medical team in general, great response to that. This is competition, this is CrossFit, that's a technical movement, injuries happen, and shitty situation, we never want to see that, but that's the reality of our sport. Or any sport, not just our sport, any sport. It's been a fucking wild week, a lot of highs and a handful of lows. Let's rally strong, let's come back strong tomorrow and just focus and get the teams going, get the people who are working for you motivated, because this fucking week has been tough. And people are starting to drag, even we're starting to drag. Bring it up, it's a shorter day, stay high, and let's finish strong. Let's finish the games fucking strong. So thank you guys for everything you've done, and let's kill it tomorrow. And we're not gonna get together in this group again. So thank you guys, let's go out and make Sunday a great day.
In the sport of CrossFit, it takes everything to get to the top.
3 more to go.
The journey that began back in February is in its final day.
It's not about size, weight, strength, or body type. It's about your fitness level.
Well, we do what we do, so wouldn't be able to do it without him.
Can Scott do this workout?
I mean, he ran 3 miles today. He's finishing the game.
I can't wait for them to call my name.
You could go a little heavier than that.
Good, yeah.
And we have a brand new movement we have never seen before at the game.
And seeing how games athletes can kind of adapt to whatever it is and just do it, super impressive.
4 seconds to go.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our new champion.
Didn't see that coming.